Welcome to the HETV Game of the Week. This is another one of the rivalry games in Hoffman Estates. It's Hoffman Estates Hawks here at Conant taking on the Conant Cougars. Conant Cougars are under Bill Medalski, head coach. They're having a good year. They're 4-1. They've won their last 3 games against tough competition. Last week they beat Schaumburg 30-21, and the week before they beat Elk Grove 26-14, and before that they beat a strong Rolling Meadows team 41-32. Their only loss of the season is to Prospect in the second game of the season. Their quarterback is the son of the head coach, and that's Danny Medalski. He's having a terrific season, and Conant is the third leading passing team in the league this year and one of the better passing teams in the Chicago area. Last week, Danny Medalski was 16 of 38 for 241 yards in the win over Schaumburg. One of the key receivers is Tim Matsko. He is the key receiver. Last week, he received 9 passes for 123 yards. He's having a terrific season. He had a great season last year, and recently colleges looking at him include Northern Illinois, Harvard, and Western Michigan. He's a 6'3", 195-pound wide receiver, and he also plays safety, and he returns kicks as well. One of the key offensive linemen for Conant is Mike Smith, 6'5", 280. And another one is Mitch Tedness, 6'5", 250, doing some of the heavy blocking up front. Paul Pershon from last year's team is now at Toledo playing college football. On defense, Tyler Libera is a linebacker for Conant. For Hoffman Estates, they come in here with an 0-5 record. They're under new head coach Larry Illich. He came over from Bartlett, where he was the offensive coordinator, and he's installing a new pro spread offense. This replaces the option offense that Hoffman used last year, and of course every time you change a system, it takes some time to learn it and perfect it. The quarterback is Eric Brooks, and he had a pretty good game in a losing effort to Palatine last week. The best game of the year for the Hawks was a couple of weeks ago, where they went into overtime against Palatine and lost 20-26. Some of the key players we'll see tonight would be Anthony Patrick at wide receiver, Mike Jackson also a wide receiver, running back Harry Wright, and another running back Cavian Johnson. In the line, Luke Eichel and Chris Lebowitz, 2 big linemen. Lebowitz is 6'4", 300 pounds. And on defense, they feature David Barris. So tonight's game will be an intense game. The Hawks, it's a big rivalry game. However, they've got quite a task here, taking on a Conant team that is 4-1, has won its last 3 games impressively, and is one of the best passing teams in the area. So we expect to see more passing from Conant tonight and put on quite a show, and perhaps we'll see the Hawks of Hoffman Estates start to advance their play.
Okay, here we are at Fuchs Field at Conant for the Hoffman Estates Game of the Week. The Hoffman Estates Hawks kicking off to the Conant Cougars. A low bouncer taken at the 30. And tackled just shy of the 40. Not a very good kickoff to start off the game for Hoffman Estates.
Turning the kickoff for the Cougars is number 20, D'Angelo McBride.
So Conant will
It'll be first down for the Cougars.
put the ball in play here at right about the 40-yard line. It looks like 38-yard line. And so this rather high-powered Conant offense will take to the field here for the first series of this rivalry football game. Danny Medalski, the quarterback, out there, and last week he passed for a little over 240 yards and is having quite a year. Here's the give on a running play to start it off. It's a gain.
Ball carrier number 24, Jacoby Sims.
That's Sims.
Number 25, Will Cage.
Heavy-duty running back for Conant all year, and he picks up a couple of yards on that.
It's 2nd and 8 for the Cougars.
Able to duck out of the grasp of the defender in the backfield and pick up something where it looked like it'd be a loss.
Of course, we're always looking for where Tim Matsko is. He's this time he's spread out to the right, short. That time he was more of a blocker than anything.
Ball carrier number 11,
the running play went in his direction.
Number 23, John Lebo.
However, the Hoffman defense was alert
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
held that to 1 yard. So here that brings up 3rd and 7. After a couple of running plays, we'll probably see the first pass play of the night right here.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield.
It's complete, and he's off running down the sideline. That's the completion there to number 44.
Number 44, Elias Gardner.
That's Gardner. Elias Gardner. Only a sophomore, 6 feet, 195 pounds.
29, the defender for Hoffman was giving him quite a good distance there before the catch, and then whiffed on the tackle, giving up a very good gain there for Conant.
See Conant out of their typical spread formation. This is Sims going to the right. He's got running room, and he is down around the
2 yard line.
2 yard line or so.
Gain of 13 yards on the play.
So after a couple of runs were
First and goal for the Cougars.
held to very little yardage, we've had 2 big plays here, and we're down at the 2 yard line.
First and goal to go for the Conant Cougars.
Podolski in the spread formation, hands off, and
24 up the middle for the touchdown.
that's the touchdown right up the middle. Sims is in the end zone with the touchdown, and so there we see it. Hoffman, or Conant, has had quite an offense this year, and they put it on display here in the first series, in scoring in only 5 plays. The big play was the pass to Gardner, Elias Gardner, for must have been about 35 yards or so, down the left sideline, setting up
Extra point attempt is good. Kick by number 14.
And kick is good, so it's 7-0 Conant.
With 10 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Score the Cougars 7, the Hawks nothing. Kicking off for the Cougars is number 6, Kramer Brandt.
Conant lining up for the kickoff. Kramer Brandt moves forward. That kick is up. It too is short, coming down just inside the 30. Number 25 for Hoffman Estates has it.
Got a little bit of running room there, and he goes out of bounds at about the 47 or so.
Number 25, Will Cage.
So Hoffman Estates starting off at their own 37-yard line.
Or 37, excuse me.
I think so.
So
Looks like he's putting it on the 39.
39, now they're placing it at the 40, or is it? Looks like the chains are at about the 38, and oh, here we go. Now we're back to about the 37.
Start on their own 37-yard line.
Or the Hawks operating out of a new pro spread offense.
And up to
given to the center of the line there.
34 off tackle. Picks up about 2.
Ball carrier number 34, Jared Broomer. Tackle made by number 41, Josh Hoppy. Second down for the Hawks.
Quarterback is Eric Brooks.
Hands up to 36 on the end around. Conant has that sniffed out for very little gain. Maybe a pickup of 1.
Ball carrier number 36, Keegan Muggerdichian. Tackle made by 84, Tim Mansko.
That's Mansko in on defense. He plays safety on defense, wide receiver on offense.
Flag on the play.
Pass intended for number 3, Anthony Patrick. Pass is incomplete. There's a penalty on the field.
Defensive pass interference against Conant. So that'll give Hoffman Estates a new set of downs.
We'll bring them out to about, bring them over into Conant territory at the 46 of Conant.
44 of Conant.
44.
First down for the Hawks.
Hand off to the tailback up the middle. It's like a pickup of close to 5.
Ball carrier number 36, Keegan Muggerdichian.
Muggerdichian again on the carry for the Hawks.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Giving him 3 yards on that carry.
So that brings up 2nd and 7. With Conant holding an early lead here, 7-0. We're with a little over 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Spread formation, no running backs. Brooks throws it out to his left. And his receiver is met there by a host of Conant defenders.
Pass to number 36, Keegan Muggerdichian. Tackle made by number 84,
That'll
Tim
make it
Mansko.
3rd and about 5.
Third and
It'll be 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Hawks. Ball on the Cougar, 40-yard line.
no running backs again, all wide receivers. That one just
pass intended for number 3, Anthony Patrick.
Off the hands of Patrick.
The Cougars, number 6, Kramer Brandt. It'll be 4th down for the Hawks.
So the Hawks are going to have to punt. 7:20 left in the 4th quarter.
Deep for the Cougars, number 84, Tim Mansko.
Mansko back to return the punt.
That is away, headed for the far sidelines. Takes a Hoffman Estates roll.
Came down short, but then rolled a tremendous roll all the way down to
about the 2-yard line.
About the 2-yard line. It fell well short of Mansko, but then
that'll be 1st down for the
hit
Cougars.
and spun all the way down to the 2-yard line, where Conant will take over 1st and 10.
Hard to get a better punt than that.
Conant definitely in the running in the West Division here with a 4-1 record this year. Here's Matsko coming around, and he's got running room. He's going to go all the way. He's completely broke out from that, and that's a 98-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown for the Cougars! Touchdown for the Cougars! 98-yard touchdown run for number 84.
Able to blow through and around the left side of the line and take it all the way to the end zone.
That's the best cure for bad field position. Just break one 98 yards. The last time we were here for a telecast, Matsko scored 4 touchdowns.
Kick is up and good.
Up and good. So that brings us to 14-0 with exactly 7 minutes left in the first quarter. So we've only used up 5 minutes, and Conant has put 2 scores on the board.
Hoffman Estates defense is going to have to stiffen up, or this is going to be a very long night for the Hawks.
The Conant offense, they're passing on. This league, the Mid-Suburban West has some of the, in fact, the Mid-Suburban as a whole has some of the best passing teams in the Chicago area, and Conant is one of them. Conant is, in terms of total yardage, is I believe 3rd, Palatine 1st, and Rolling Meadows 2nd right now as far as passing yardage. And all 3, according to some statistics I looked at in the Sun-Times, all 3 were in about the top 8 or 9 in the Chicago area.
So Brent moves forward, puts the ball up in play, taking it about the 15-yard line. That's number 2 who's got a hole.
Got a little running room there, and he brings it out.
Returning the kickoff for the Hawks, number 2, Harry Wright. Making the tackle for the Cougars is number 2, Alex Ambrose.
So Wright brought down about the 43-yard line, giving Hoffman good starting position. They haven't been able to do anything with it yet.
43-yard line.
So far, they've just generated on their first possession a little bit of offense and got into Conant territory, but got the drive bogged down at about the 40-yard line of Conant. So here they go again. Their new pro set offense, or pro spread offense, I should say.
Quarterback keeper. Picks up maybe a yard.
Ball carrier number 7, Eric Brooks.
It was Eric Brooks, the quarterback, keeping it, picking up about 1 yard.
It's 2nd and 9 for the Hawks.
Matsko, who's all over the field, was in on that tackle. There's Brooks in the backfield by himself. 3 receivers left and two to the right. Here comes a crossing pattern with one of the receivers picking up the ball from Brooks and running left to pick up that was Boomer picking up about 2 yards or so. So that brings it to
4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Hawks.
3rd and 5.
Ball spotted on the Hawk 48-yard line.
Same play again, the handoff on the end around to number 2. Goes out of bounds for very little gain, but there's a flag on the play.
25, Mike Koss. Penalty on the field.
Motion, it looks like, against Hoffman Estates.
Legal motion against the Hawks.
So does Conant want the yardage or the down? Doesn't look like he gained much of anything. And they will decline, bringing up 4th down.
Penalty declined. It'll be 4th down for the Hawks.
4th down, and here comes the punting team for Hoffman, and Matsko goes back to receive the punt again. I think he'll perhaps play a little shorter this time and try to field it and take off with it.
Punting number 18, Zach.
That's what it seems to be. He's not very deep this time for the punt. Last time it fell in front of him and then took a Hoffman bounce down to the 2. Here's a fake.
It's a fake. Oh, and it's picked off.
Picked off by Conant there.
Pass intercepted by number 41, Josh Hoppy.
That was Josh Hoppy on the interception there for Conant.
Number 34, Jared
sets them up.
It'll be 1st down for the Cougars.
It looks like the 47
Ball on the Hawk, 47-yard
of
line.
Hoffman Estates. So now we have 5:23 left, and Conant back on offense.
So Hoffman trying a little trickery with there, and that backfires on him. Conant with excellent field position. The handoff to number 24, breaks through, and he could go all the way.
Go all the way for a touchdown. Right on 1st down, and we now have a 20-0 ball game with still 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
Conant just able to open up huge holes to run through there.
Yeah, they're getting tremendous blocking, and the running backs are just going right through the defense.
And a flag flies. We'll see what's going on there.
On the field.
Could be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Hawks.
The unsportsmanlike conduct will be declined. Conant will line up for the kick. And it's good.
Extra point attempt is good. Kick by number 14.
21-0 with 5:15 yet to go in the 1st quarter. Conant way out in front and doing it significantly with the run. The last 2 touchdowns scored on long runs. The first one was set up by a long pass play. So the high-powered offense of Conant has really been asserting itself here in this football game at this point.
See you at the Cougar Grill.
Okay, so Conant lining up to kick it off yet again. This will be the 4th time here in this 1st quarter. Kick is away, comes down at the 23, fielded by number 3 for the Hawks. Juking around, going back and forth, but
quite a nifty run there. And once again, Hoffman Estates gets field position, but thus far tonight they haven't done much with it. They'll put the ball in play, it looks like about the 42-yard line of
First down for the
of
Hawks from the
Hoffman.
Hawk, 42-yard line.
Hoffman Estates really needs to get something going here. Thus far, their biggest play has been a pass interference penalty on Conant.
Pro spread, 3 receivers right and 1 left with a running back there.
No fumble.
That's number 2, Harry Wright. That was the running back and lost the football.
Conant brings it in.
Conant recovers it. So with the score 21-0, now Conant takes over in great field position. They haven't needed much in field position tonight, but they've got it now. 21-0, and they'll put it in play on the Hoffman 40. Looks like about the 43-yard line.
Ball on the Hawk 43-yard line.
Well, we'll see what the Hoffman defense is able to do this time. Two receivers to each side, empty backfield. Now one back in the backfield. It's a pass.
Here's Medalski. He's got Matsko, and Matsko will go in for the touchdown.
And yet another one-play drive for Conant.
Another one. Yeah, it's three in a row here. I've been following this sport for 40 years, and I don't recall a game like that where a team scored 3 times in a row on one play. 27-0 now.
Number 25 is down for the Hawks, so we've got an injury timeout. Okay, so the team's lining up for the extra point attempt. 27-0 before this kick. High kick, brought down, and it's good.
There we have it, 28-0, and with 4:51 in the first quarter.
51 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Scores the Cougars 28 and the Hawks nothing.
Okay, we're back. Conant lining up for another kickoff. Hoffman Estates in for a long night from the looks of it here.
Kicking off, Kramer Brandt.
Here's the kickoff return. It's another good one. Special team play by Hoffman Estates has been quite good on the whole tonight. They've had here they have great field position yet again. They're over into Conant territory with that kick return. They're at about the 49 of Conant, so that has not been their problem. Field position and special teams and kick returns, they're doing all right there. So here they're putting it in play.
Handoff up the middle to number 34. Gets out about the 45.
Number 34, Jared Broomer.
That's
tackle made by number 5.
Broomer on that run. He picks up a good 5 yards, so that's
4 yards on the play. It'll be
a well-executed play for Hoffman Estates there.
45-yard line.
Hawks, 2 receivers split both sides. Number 2 in motion. Back to pass,
Brooks,
and again it's picked off.
Again. So with that interception now, and with 4:01 left and a 28-0 lead, I should mention that it is an Illinois High School Association rule that if a team is leading by 40 points, we go to a running clock, where the clock continues to run except for timeouts called by either team. So we're only 12 points away from a running clock, and we're still in the first quarter.
4:01 left to go in the first quarter, as a matter of fact.
I attended the Glenbard West Oak Park game, and they did hit a running clock in that game, but it was well into the second half. Here's another, could it be another
15?
It's number 15, and he's got running room. He's going to make it into the end zone, so we have another touchdown on one play.
Hoffman Estate's just not able to tackle anybody out there.
I believe that's 4 in a row.
That is 4 in a row.
4 in a row on one play, and I had never seen it happen 3 times. I'm not even sure that I saw it happen 2 times in my lengthy time as a high school football fan over the last 40 years or so. To see it 4 times in a row is incredible, and this Conant offense has been playing well, but this is exceeding expectations here tonight by quite a bit, really. Here's the kick, and it's off. I think it may have been blocked a little bit, possibly, but it was off to the right. So the score remains 34-0. We still have 3:50 to go in the first quarter. 34-0.
And we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Pop-up kick taken at the 37. Dropped just outside the 40.
Hoffman has been returning well with the deep back, so Conant elected to kick it short, and they did close in on the return man and tackled him at the 39-yard line of Hoffman Estates. So that's roughly about the same field position they've had several times tonight. Here comes the Hoffman Estates offense trying to get something going here so that there's
3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield, swing pass out to number 2.
Brought down after about a couple yard gain, it looks like.
Tackle made by number 51.
Hoffman going for the safe pass.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
Hoffman quarterback has already been picked off twice in this game. Maybe trying to develop his confidence a little bit with some short stuff. Another swing pass left. Juke. And out close to a first down.
Pass complete to number 3, Anthony Patrick. Tackle made by number 25, Mike Koss.
Looks like they're short by about a foot, maybe.
3rd down, 1 yard to go for the Hawks.
Third and 1, and no running backs in this formation, so perhaps Brooks will run a keeper. No, he pulls it back, and but he loses about
loses almost 5 yards.
Yeah, that brings up 4th and 5 or so, 4th and 6.
Very questionable call there by Hoffman. They had
a little less than
3rd and a sneeze.
Yeah.
5 yards to go for the Hawks.
And tried some trickery that backfires on him, leading to another Hoffman Estates punt.
Now we have Tim Matsko back to receive the punt. And this is a dangerous situation for Hoffman Estates with Matsko.
So Hoffman Estates is taking a timeout, and so will we. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, Hoffman set to kick it away.
Matsko back. It's a high kick this time, and Matsko
fair catch is at the 25.
Tim Matsko.
So, last 4 series started and ended with one play, all of which went for touchdowns. My guess is that if this one goes for a touchdown, it's some kind of a record. We're probably in record-breaking territory already. I don't know if that statistic is even kept. Probably not, but I've certainly never seen it myself, and I've never heard of it anywhere or read about it over the years in high school football in the state of Illinois. But we've had 4 touchdowns. Let's see if the string can be broken here by Hoffman Estates bringing down the ball carrier here.
Definitely not the kind of record you want to have on your books.
And they do tackle them, so the string has been broken at 4 one-play drives for touchdowns. That play was stopped after about a 3-yard gain, so that brings up 2nd and 7. So the string is broken at 4 straight touchdown plays. One of those 4 was a 98-yard run by Matsko.
So 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback keeper off the left.
This is Danny Nadolski, and he's got quite a bit of running room. Sets up a first down at about the, looks like he's out to about the 45-yard line.
Tackle made by number 29, Rayner Del Rosario.
Conant finding a lot of running room tonight.
First down.
Yes, they are. That line opening up some huge holes in the Hoffman Estates defense.
They've been a good running team, but an outstanding passing team. They haven't had to pass much tonight.
Handoff, the right side to Sims.
Appears to have about 5 yards or so going to the far right side of the field.
Ball carrier number 24, Jacoby
Looks like he's just short of the 50.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. It'll be second and 5
second
for the
and
Cougars.
5.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
40 seconds left in the first quarter.
There's Nadolski on a pass, and there's a tackle broken, and another touchdown. Another touchdown. Another
miss by a Hoffman Estates defensive back.
Scoring the touchdown is number 18.
Number 18 for Conant. Not even listed on our roster, but number 18, whomever he is, just scored a touchdown. That brings us to 40-0, which is very significant. Here comes the kick right now for the extra point. That's up and it's good. We are now in a game with a running clock.
Number 14, Drew Winslow.
And that in the first quarter.
9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Scores the
we're not even out of the first quarter, and we're going to hit a running clock. And the only time it stops is on timeouts that are called. It does not stop when they move the chains or any of the usual times that the clock normally stops. So as a result, unless Hoffman Estates scores and pulls closer, we'll have a running clock here tonight, as long as the margin is 40 points or more. So we're 41-0 right now, with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Quite a formidable display of offense by the Conant Cougars here tonight.
A little pooch kick.
Alex Ambrose.
Number 36 pulls it in for Hoffman at the 30. This will be the worst field position the Hawks have had all game.
Field position has been good for Hoffman. They haven't done anything with it, and even the 30 is not too terrible for starting a drive. But that is it, as you said, is the worst that they've had tonight. Field position is the only thing that Hoffman has going for it so far tonight.
And off to number 2, going around the left side. Breaks it out for what may be a first down.
Very close to the first down there.
Harry Wright, tackle made by number 1, Joe Faso.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the score of the Cougars 41.
Score 41-0. We'll be back. Okay, we're back to start the second quarter here. Hoffman Estates with the ball on their own 40-yard line.
A great chance for a first down here, and I think they've got it. Looks like his forward motion picked up the first down. So
carry number 2, Harry Wright.
At this stage of the game, Hoffman has to take some delight out of small things, a first down and
51, Tyler
a well-executed play here or there.
First down for the Hawks.
Hopefully some of it goes together and results in a touchdown for them. Right now we're 41-0. And the clock is running.
Hand off again to number 2. Tries the left side. Not a whole lot there. Picked up maybe 3 yards.
Ball carrier number 2, Harry Wright. Tackle made by number 25, Mike Koss. Number 2, Alex Ambrose.
Now they're giving him 5 on that carry.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Hawks.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 5. The 2-back set working a little bit for the Hawks. Swing pass out to the right. Dropped by number 3.
Couldn't pull it in.
Pass intended for number 3, Anthony Patrick. The pass is incomplete.
Must have tried to run before he had it.
And 5 for the Hawks. Ball on the Hawk 48-yard line.
So the clock is stopped. Looks like we haven't gone to the running clock.
Perhaps we haven't. It's 40 points, but whether that kicks in the first half or not, it may be just a second half rule. We'll have to check that somehow.
Oh, pass complete to number 1.
Best play of the night, and it's brought down
at the 25-yard line.
Number 1, Mike Jackson.
All the way down.
Making the tackle for the Cougars is number 1, Joe Faso.
So the Hawks getting a little something going here.
It's a gain of 28 yards for the Hawks.
Pick up 28 yards on that pass play.
Mike Jackson hauling that one in.
Ball is now on the Cougar 24-yard line.
So now the Hawks have what we can legitimately call a scoring opportunity here. First and 10 at the 24.
And their first drive of the evening. 3 receivers right, hand off to the back coming from the left, number 36.
He's picking up a lot of yardage this time.
Picks up like about 8 yards. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Keegan Bugardician.
The Hawk player is down.
On the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Hawks.
So there's an injury timeout, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, the Hawks coming up to the line. Just over 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
This is Brooks passing out to his right, and it's play was well covered by number 20 for Conant.
It'll be 3rd down.
While we were off the air, we learned that the running clock rule is only for the second half of competition, so second half of the game. So we are not on a running clock now. Very few games go to a 40-point spread in the first half.
So another end around, number 2 with the ball. Not able to get the corner.
Ball carrier number 2, Harry Wright, making the tackle for the Cougars. Number 2, Alex Ambrose.
Harry Wright picks up maybe a yard there.
4th down, 2 yards to go for the Hawks.
That brings up 4th down, so this nice drive is challenged now. They've got a 4th and 2. Need to pick up the 2-yard lines to keep this drive going. They're down at the, looks like about the 17-yard line. Brooks looking.
Making a pass.
It's incomplete. On 4th down.
Pass intended for number 9, Derek Aker. Pass is incomplete.
That will end the drive.
Penalty on the field.
And just as well that it wasn't intercepted, they'll get the ball in better position.
There is a flag down.
Pass interference against Conant. That'll keep that drive alive.
So it appears that we're going to have a pass interference call against Conant, which will...
Penalty is pass interference against the Cougars.
That's what it is, and that keeps the drive alive. So Hoffman.
So that'll be 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal for the Hawks from the Cougar 8-yard line.
So they're finally down banging on the door here after a really miserable first quarter.
Quarterback
Here's
keeper.
Brooks keeping the ball.
Ball carrier number 7, Eric Brooks. Tackle made by number 5, Chris Gonzalez. Gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd and goal for the Hawks from the Cougar 5-yard line.
So 2nd and goal from the 5. Hoffman back to the 2-back set, the I backfield. Runs it up the middle. He's met right at the line. Falls forward for maybe a yard.
Number 2, Harry Wright.
Harry Wright brings that one down to what appears to be about the 2 or 3 yard line, it looks like.
They're spotting it at the 4.
At the 4.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's 3rd and goal from the Cougar 4-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 4. Hoffman with a great chance to get on the board here.
They need
2 running backs this time.
Penalty on the field.
That play blown dead before it started. And a flag on the far right side of the field. Encroachment by Conant.
Penalty is encroachment against the Cougars.
So Conant helping Hoffman Estates along on this drive. Give them the 1st down and then half the distance to the goal. So 3rd and goal from the 2. Offset eye, man in motion. Quarterback keeper rolls right, looks right, puts it up. Too far.
A little too far.
Pass intended for number 1, Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson went way up in the air but couldn't bring it down.
Conant backs with very good coverage on these pass plays. Not much there for the Hoffman receivers to work with.
So it's 4th and 2. When you're down 41-0 in the second quarter, a field goal doesn't do you much good. So we'll expect Hoffman to try to get on the board with a touchdown here.
Might as well go for it. This is their best scoring chance of the evening.
A long road to hoe here to get back in this ball game. They need the points. Passing formation. No running backs on this set.
And timeout called by Conant. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back. Hoffman Estates up to the line. 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Fake handoff.
Brooks looking to pass. He's got the ball off.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. It will be a touchback for Conant.
Touchback brings it out to the 20 for Conant.
Pass intercepted by the
Score remains 41-0. We're now down to 7:06 in the second quarter. But Hoffman at least had a good drive that time and got all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Conant helping him out with some penalties on that drive, but you take what you can get. So the Conant offense back on the field, ready to put the ball in play. Look over to the call from the sidelines.
Cougar 20-yard line.
Handoff.
Looks like Sims brought down for
loss.
A loss, it looks like.
Ball carrier number 15, Bryson Brown.
Bryson Brown with that carry, number 15, loses about 2 yards.
Junior Castillo, loss of 2 yards on the play. It's second down, 12 yards to go for the Cougars.
Conant again looking to the sideline for the play call. Can't hand off to number 15. Big hole up the middle. And he's off to the races. Nobody's going to catch him.
He's in for a touchdown. There was one Hoffman tackler that had a shot at him at about the 15, but missed him. Fell just a little short of making the tackle there. And we have another long play for another Conant touchdown. We're at 47-0, and they're lining up for the kick.
6:12 left in the second quarter.
That was number 15, I believe. That's Bryson Brown ran that one. He had a long one in the first quarter as well. Just a 5'5", 150-pound running back.
The kick is up and it's good. That makes the score 48-0 with 6:12 left to go in the second period. We'll be back. Okay, Conant moves forward. The little pooch kick is up. Caught at the 35 by number 1 for Hoffman Estates.
It's
running laterally.
Mike Jackson, and he's brought down, there's a flag on the play.
Number 1, Mike Jackson.
Brought down around the 34-yard line or so.
May have been an inadvertent face mask there. Let's see what the call is. Holding on Hoffman.
So it goes against Hoffman, and
penalty is holding against the
that'll
Hawks.
set him back.
Well, it's obvious the rebuilding job that new coach Larry Illich has at Hoffman Estates is a big one. But sometimes there can be great improvement, I've noticed over the years, from the first year of a new coach to the second year.
Hawks
Well, the Hoffman sophomore is able to
line.
pull out a win here, so that may bode well for the Hawks down the road. Doesn't help the varsity tonight, though. Quick pass. Oh, it's number 2 in the hands, and he can't hang on to
Pass
it.
intended for number 2, Harry Wright. The pass is incomplete. It'll be second down.
Harry Wright not able to pull that one in. Hoffman back to the line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 backfield. Handoff to number 34. Tries to take it off tackle.
It's Jarrett Brummer, I believe. Oh, he picks up about 4 yards.
Number 34, Jared Brummer.
Or Brummer.
Close to
Tackle
the
made by number
30-yard
25,
line.
Mike Haas.
So 3rd
Gain of
and
4 yards
6.
on the play. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Hawks.
Little swing pass out to the right. Pulled in by number 2, who breaks a couple tackles. Gets out to the 45-yard line.
Number 2, Harry Wright, making the tackle.
So Harry Wright able to make
Gonzalez.
something out of nothing there. Makes a couple of men miss. And moves the chain for Hoffman Estates.
Gain of 16 yards on the play, and that's a first down for the Hawks. Ball on the Hawk 45-yard line.
So they pick up another first down. Perhaps they can mount another drive here. We've got plenty of time left.
Another end around to number 36. Cuts it up for about 5 yards. The Hawks really liking that end around.
Ball carrier number 36, Keegan Muggerdichian. Gain of 5 on the play, and 2nd and 5 for the Hawks.
That Conant defense has a big defensive tackle right in the middle, clogging it up. 6'5", 300-pound Gary Hickerson.
And around the other way, number 2, able to get the corner.
He's got a
Makes
first
couple
down.
tackles. Across the 40-yard line.
That's Harry Wright again. Senior, 5'10",
Ball carrier
210
number
pounds.
2, Harry Wright. Tackle made by number 25, Mike Koss.
11 yards, Mike.
Gain of 11 yards on the play, and that's a first down for the Hawks.
So the Hawk offense coming to life here. About 4 minutes left.
Ball on the
Nice
Cougars'
11-yard
39-yard
gain,
line.
and puts them down to the 39-yard of Conant. Here's Brooks throwing deep. Almost got it. There's a flag on the
Pass
play.
intended for number
Flag
1,
on the
Mike
play.
Jackson.
We'll see
The
what
pass
happens
is
there.
incomplete. There's a penalty on the field.
That pass was right on the money. Bounced off both hands for number 1. Just not enough stickum there. We'll see what the call is. Pass interference
Penalty,
against
pass
Conant is the
interference
call.
against the Cougars.
I didn't see it, but I'm a long way away from that play. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks on their own 25-yard line of
First
Conant.
down for the Hawks.
Handoff up the middle, number 36. able to break a couple tackles, carry a couple men with him, and it looks like he may have another first down here.
Tackle made by number 6, Kramer Brandt.
And he does.
Gain of 11 yards on the play, and that's a Hawk first down.
Monadentian carrying the ball for the first down there.
Ball is on the Cougar 14-yard line.
Hoffman has some big men in that line. Number 75 is 6'4", 300 pounds.
Handoff up the middle, and he's in.
For
number
a touchdown.
2. First blood for the Hawks tonight.
That's Harry Wright taking it in. Senior running back. 5'10", 210 pounds.
That's a 13-yard touchdown run for Harry Wright.
So the Hawk offense coming to late. A little bit late. 3:17 left in the first quarter.
So after 48 straight points by Conant, Hoffman Estates gets on the board with 3:17, scoring their first touchdown of the football game. 3:17 in the second quarter remaining.
The kick is up and it's good.
Good.
Making the score 48-7. Conant over the Hawks.
With 3:17 remaining in the second quarter, scores the Cougars 48 and the Hawks 7.
Okay, Hoffman Estates lining up to kick off. 3:17 left to go in the second period. The kick, a low line drive, taken on the bounce at the 25. That's number 20 for Conant. And he carries some men with him across the 45 out to about the 48-yard line. Conant will put it in play in excellent field position with 3:07. McBride on that carry.
First down for the Cougars. Ball on the Cougar 48-yard line.
So Conant again looks to the sideline for the play. They have 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Back to pass, a little screen to number 15. And he's brought down at the 35.
15 there, who has been very active tonight with a couple of very long touchdown runs. That's Bryson Brown,
Ball carrier
junior
15, Bryson Brown.
running back.
It's a first down for the Cougars.
So that moves the chain for Conant.
Ball on the Hawks 35-yard line.
Conant is all the way down to the 35 on this series, just like that.
Hand off to number 6, end around.
And he is met and brought down after he was able to turn with the tackler on him and maybe pick up a half a yard or a yard.
Gain of 1 yard on the play, 2nd and 9 for the Cougars.
We're down to just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Score 48-7. Conant over the visiting Hoffman Estate Hawks.
Hand off up the middle.
Up the middle, met
number 4
by
right away.
A number of Hawk defenders there for no gain, maybe a loss of about a yard.
Tackle made by number 53, David Barres.
That was number 6 carrying the ball, number 4 on the tackle for Hoffman Estates.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. Third down, 12 yards.
So it'll make it 3rd and 12 after the loss of 3. Looking to the sidelines for the play.
Danny Meldalski is still in there, the starting quarterback. Generally, the starters are still in. We'll probably, unless this game really tightens up, we'll probably see
Hand off to number 15 up the middle, breaks
15,
free.
Bryson again, he's already got 2 touchdowns tonight, and he almost broke that one.
Taken out of bounds about the 10-yard line. So Brown having a huge game here for Conant.
That's a gain of 27 yards and a first down for the Cougars.
First down, we've got 1:09 to go. They can go over 50
First
points
and goal for the Cougars
for the first half here with another touchdown.
First and goal from the 10. 1:09 left in the second quarter.
One running back. Here's a man in motion.
Hands off to Brown again.
Brown's got a little running room. He spins out of a tackle, and he's down to about the 3-yard line, it looks like.
Got 6. I think he got 6.
So the clock continuing to run.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
Seconds are ticking off, and we're 2nd and 4. 41 seconds left in the half.
3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 back. Brown in the backfield.
35 seconds left, 33 seconds. They're standing there trying to get a play brought in. They're taking a lot of time, and it's 26 seconds, 25 seconds left in the half. Down to 21 seconds left in the half. It's a pass play, and that will stop the clock with 14.6 seconds to go in the first half with the score 48-7. And Conant with a chance to add to that by going 4 yards here. It's third down at the 4-yard line.
Swing pass out to the left was too hard and out in front of the intended receiver. So they'll try again with 14 seconds left.
And the give is to Brown. He's going to be brought down. We're down to 10 seconds. The clock is running.
Ball carrier number 15.
Timeout with 9.3 seconds called by Conant.
This appears to be the field goal team.
Tackle made by number 34, Jared Broomer.
Coming out.
Timeout taken by the Cougars.
Conant figures it might as well get everybody involved in the first half.
3 points would push them over 50, get them up to 51 in the first half. Quite a display of offense here by the Conant Cougars. They've been playing well. They're on a three-game winning streak, and they've played tough teams in that streak. Last week they beat Schaumburg. The week before that they beat Elk Grove, and the week before that Rolling Meadows. So those are three teams that are doing well this year, and Conant defeated all 3 of them.
That win at Schaumburg, a come-from-behind victory last week. So number 14 on, trying the field goal for the Cougars. High snap, kick is off to the left, no good.
Off to the left, so that's it. It's going to be a 48-7 as of now. We'll have a kickoff coming up here with only 5.7 seconds left in the half. Score remains 48-7 on the missed field goal attempt there. So the kicking game for Conant might need a little extra work. The rest of their offense is really well oiled tonight, and their running game has showed up incredibly well. They've had tremendous amount of rushing yardage.
The snapping the problem on the Conant kicking game. A lot of high snaps. One of them bounced in. So here's the final play of the first half.
Brooks looking to his right. He's got Anthony Patrick over there for a completion. We're down to half a second left in the first half.
Okay, so I was wrong about it being the final play.
Gain of 6 yards on the
Hawks will get one more.
For the Hawks.
So a
There's
keeper by the
Brooks
quarterback.
keeping it. That's the first half is over.
Ball carrier number 7, Eric Buck.
48-7, and
Made by number 23.
very historic in one way in particular. We had four touchdowns scored successively on one-play drives by Conant, and I doubt that that's happened before in the history of Illinois high school football. I certainly haven't seen anything close to it in my days of going to games and reading about games. I can't think of even 2 back-to-back one-play drives, but to have it happen 4 times is incredible. And so we have a 48-7 halftime score here, and I believe we will open up the second half with a running clock due to the Illinois Association rule, which calls for a running clock whenever there's a 40-point lead in the second half of play.
Well, we'll watch the Conant Palm squad as we go into halftime. Conant leading 48-7.
Let's have a hand for the varsity Shirelles. Coaches Mrs. Lombardo and the captains of the Shirelles are Lindsay Pink and Ava Stada.
Okay, we're back to start the second half. Conant still leading 48-7. Conant to kick off here. There's the short kick coming down at about the 30. Number 1 stands there, waits for the Conant tacklers.
Found no running room, and he brought down immediately there.
For the Hawks, number 1, Mike Jackson.
So, some first half statistics. Hoffman gained 142 yards, 82 rushing, 60 passing. Brooks completed 6 of 15, but had 3 intercepted. They got 9 first downs, so
32-yard line.
Their running was respectable at 82 yards. 82 yards running, so that was the best part of the Hoffman Estates offense in the first half.
Another swing pass almost picked off.
Swing pass, and number 5 there penetrated very nicely for Conant.
Intended for number 2, Harry Wright. The pass is incomplete.
Almost picked that one off. He would have had nothing but green artificial turf in front of him.
Always ask me the wrong one.
Had he done that, that was Chris Gonzalez that almost picked that one off.
Looked like he was in the Hoffman huddle when they called that play.
The Conant offense, which has been doing well all season, in the first half piled up 513 yards. So here we go with second down and 10.
Up the middle.
There's a flag thrown on that play.
Ball carrier number 34, Jared Broomer.
It's like maybe a late hit there by Hoffman.
Tackle made by number 23, Troy Puccinini. There's a penalty on the field.
Personal foul.
A personal foul against the Hawks.
So that'll move him back 15 yards.
Hoffman found a little more success running the football rather than passing in the first half. They 82 yards rushing and only 60 passing. So perhaps we'll see them try to just run the ball here in the second half. We do have a running, speaking of running, we have a running clock because we have a score that's more, the threshold is 40 points and we're 41-point differential between the teams at this point, so there is a running clock. That rule applies in the second half of games, and we're,
second down, 23
of course, in the third quarter here.
So the Hawks up to the line.
Third down for the Hawks.
Third and very long here. Third and 23.
Another swing pass, number 2. It's back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Driven out of bounds by number 2, Alex Ambrose.
It was Harry Wright on the reception.
They'll bring up a 4th and 11, and the Hoffman Estates will have to punt.
That's a gain of 12 yards on the play. 4th down, 11 yards to go for the Hawks.
They've got to deliver the football on a punt to this Conant team, which has had an awesome night offensively.
Kicks
it's
away, it's a low.
Punt, and it
little
bounces, but it doesn't bounce forward much, and so only Conant gets it at about their 45-yard line.
A little tiny Hawk
Here
roll,
comes
but
the
not much.
Conant offense, as I said, 513 yards in the first half, 359 rushing, 154 passing, and an amazing 23.3 yards per play.
That's amazing.
They only threw the ball 5 times, completed 4, no interceptions. The only place where the two teams were close offensively was in first downs, where Conant had 11 and Hoffman had 9.
Encroachment there on the Hoffman defense.
Penalty on the field, encroachment against the Hawks. First down, 5 yards to go for the Cougars.
Ball just outside the 50-yard line.
We're seeing some substitutions out there for Conant right at the outset here.
James Flanagan.
Number 54 playing quarterback that time.
Yeah, that's Blake Hetheto, a junior, who also plays linebacker. 5'11", 196 in at quarterback.
10 yards to go for the Cougars.
Not often you see that number under center, or in the backfield at all for that matter.
One of the oddities of this game is that because the run game has been so good for Conant, Modulski didn't have to pass much, so his passing, and now he's he's been taken out. So passing total so far is 154 for the night, which is good for a first half, but if he doesn't play anymore, that's well below his average for the season.
That play messed up from the start. The quarterback turned a handoff to the back who was on the other side of him. So they lose 5 yards on that play.
15 yards to go for the Cougars.
We're already down to 5.5 minutes in the remaining in the third quarter here, as we have a running clock. Score remaining 48-7, so we've got a 41-point differential. And,
taken down in the backfield again for a loss.
A lot of substitutes out there for Conant, and we see the offensive unit going backwards here for the first time tonight.
32, James Flanagan. Tackle made by number 23, John Leva. 4th down for the Cougars.
Brings up 4th and
20 yards to go for a first down.
The Cougars are at their 36-yard line.
The kick is up. It's a good one.
Tremendous kick, and it's brought down at the 25, and there's a flag here.
Probably a clip there.
Ball carrier
returned by number 3, Anthony Patrick.
Retreated all the way back to about the
tackle number 3, Kevin Hofer,
25, and then got pushed back beyond that.
So he actually lost yards on that return. And they'll probably lose some more. Illegal block by Hoffman.
Penalty is illegal block in the back against the Hawks.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal line. Hoffman will get it at the 10-yard line.
Clock continues running during this assessment of the penalty.
Hey, Joe.
We're under 4 minutes in the third quarter already.
First down for the Hawks from the Hawk 10-yard line.
So a handoff, run up the middle to number 36.
15.
Picks up about 6 yards on that carry.
Ball carrier number 36, Keegan Bogardician.
A lot of reserves out there. Mansko appears to have the rest of the night off.
Ball's on the 15.
Gain of 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 for the Hawks.
Along with a number of other Conant starters.
3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Swing pass. Pass is low, and they call it incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd down.
That ball thrown right at the shoes of the receiver.
3rd and 4, and they're operating from their own 16-yard line.
So hand off to number 36, finds a crease. Looks like he's got first down yardage. And he does.
36, Keegan Bogardician.
Out to the almost the 22-yard line, it looks like. So they'll move the chains.
Tackle made by number 77, Mitch Tedness. First down for the Hawks.
Gun trip receivers to the left, throwing to the right. Number 1 able to get under it.
He got under it.
Can he get away? He does. He breaks a tackle.
That's Mike Jackson all the way for the touchdown.
Number 1 for Hoffman Estates.
Touchdown pass to number 1, Mike Jackson. That's a 78-yard touchdown
Mark Jackson
play.
on the 78-yard touchdown reception there. Brings Hawks to 13 points. And they'll attempt the point after. 48-13 the score, pending the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good.
So 48-14 with a minute 18
with 1 minute 18 seconds remaining
left in the third quarter.
Scores the Cougars 48 and the Hawks 14.
And we'll be back for the kickoff in a moment. Okay, Hoffman with the kickoff. Bounces at the 20, goes past the receiver. Number 3 tracks it down back on the 5-yard line. And they're going to blow it dead right there. So Conant will take over, 1st and 10, back inside their 10-yard line.
So Conant starting with a long way. That has not deterred them throughout most of the night. However, a number of the second unit are in, and so the explosiveness of that unit is not quite the same. But I did learn a moment ago that we do stay on a running clock. Once you hit 40, you stay on a running clock, and then a couple of the experts up in the booth here said that if it were to get to be only a 20 point or so differential, the clock would again go back to a normal clock. But we're 34-point spread right now, and the clock continues to be a running clock.
30 seconds left. Again, a mix-up in the backfield, and a loss for Conant. So just outside the goal line. And that'll probably do it here for the third quarter.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. It's 2nd down, 18 yards to go for the Cougars. Ball on the 1-yard line.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The score, Conant 48, Hoffman Estates 14.
And that's the end of the third quarter with the score, Cougars 48 and the Hawks 14.
We'll be back.
Their offense was just spectacular in the first half.
Starting the fourth quarter here, the ball on the half-yard line for Conant. They're passing it out. Oh, the receiver buried at the 5-yard line. But that gives the punting unit a little bit more room to work with.
29
A little bit of breathing room there. Third and 13, we'll call it.
It's 3rd and 13. 5-yard gain on it.
So a handoff, trying the left side. And again, they're losing yards.
Ball carrier number 27, Danny Poole.
Conant choosing to run sideways instead of forward. Lose about 4 yards on that play.
It's on the 1 and lost 5.
Loss of 5 yards on the play. It's 4th down for the Cougars.
5-yard loss will
Back to punt number 84,
means
Tim
that
Mansko. Deep for the Hawks is number 3, Anthony
it'll
Patrick.
be a short field there for Mansko to punt from. If he steps back just a little bit too far, it's a safety for the Hawks.
So Mansko returns to handle the punting duties here.
Punt is away. Does not take much of a roll.
Punt sits down at about the 35-yard line.
So Hoffman Estates takes over with their best field position of the evening, the Conant 35-yard line. The clock continues to run, just over 10 minutes here in the fourth period.
And it is, of course, still a running clock, so Hoffman has some time, but not very much time to put some more points on the board and make things look a little better for them this evening.
The end around again to 36. He stops and is tackled for about a 2-yard loss.
Run 36, tackle 40.
Loss of 1.
Hoffman Estate's running that about every possession.
11 yards to go for the Hawks.
Conant wise to it there. Two wides left and right.
7-1.
Out complete to number 1. Dropped at the 30-yard line.
To number 1, Mike Jackson.
But that's about a 5-yard pickup.
Down to about the 30 there.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
So 3rd and 5.
3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Hawks.
He's getting daily phone calls and daily emails. Daily.
And Hoffman's calling timeout. They want to talk things over.
Timeout taken by the Hawks.
So 8:37 left to go in the 4th quarter. Conant leading 48-14.
That does stop the clock for a little bit.
Okay, the team's back out on the field. Hawks set for the snap. Rolling right, looking right.
There's Brooks coming around to the left
Pulls
now.
it down. Running room to the left inside the 20-yard line.
Picks up a decent gain
Ball
there.
carrier number 7, Eric Brooks.
Able to avoid the sack and pick up the first down.
54, Blake Hanetho.
Now, and there's a flag.
That'll be a first down for the Hawks.
Unsportsmanlike on Conant, it looks like.
Penalty on the field. And sportsmanlike conduct against the Cougars.
So that'll move the Hawks closer to the goal line, make it 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, it looks like.
1st and goal for the Hawks from the Cougar 9-yard line.
So the Hawks with another scoring opportunity here. Swing pass out to number 2. Another flag flies.
Like a flag flies, yeah.
Pass complete to number 2, Harry Wright. Making the tackle, number 40, Justin Perez.
Down inside the 5-yard line, but I'm thinking that's going to come back.
Penalty is holding against the Hawks.
The call is holding. So that'll push him back.
Well, they were banging on the door, but this will make adding to their total quite a bit more difficult.
1st and goal now from the 24. And off to number 3, trying the left side. Makes a couple men miss. Gets up to about the 15, but flags again fly. Face mask on Conant.
Penalty on the field, face masking against the Cougars.
So that'll add on to the run.
That'll put them right back in scoring position.
So 2nd and goal from the 12.
First and goal for the Hawks from the Cougar 12-yard line.
So Hoffman making up a lot of that yardage. 3 wides to the right, 1 to the left. Single back in the backfield. Back to pass. And there's a quarterback draw. He's going for it, and he's in.
He's
touchdown.
in for the touchdown.
That's a touchdown for the Hawks. Scoring the touchdown is number 7, Eric Brooks.
Eric Brooks sees the middle open up. Able to run up a large hole in the middle.
The Hawks showing some of their offense here in the second half.
48-20 the score, waiting for the extra point here. 4:55 left in the game. So the kick is up and it's no
Extra point
good.
attempt is no good.
Short and to the right.
With 4 minutes 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, scores the Cougars 48 and the Hawks 20.
Well, it's still a 28-point differential. Once you hit 40, it stays with the running clock, and there is a point at which the running clock would be terminated and you go back to regular clock if the trailing team catches up. But I think it has to be within 20 points.
I believe that's right. So the Hawks would need another 8 points to go back to a regular clock. So that's more than a touchdown.
And we only have 4:55. We still have a running clock, so they'd have to score, and they have to kick off. They'd have to get the ball back, score, and then score again. And by that time, we'd just about be out of time here. The way that it runs off with a running clock.
So the Hawks set to kick off. Conant looking for the onside kick. They kick away, taken at the 25 by number 3 for Conant. He's brought down about the 35-yard line.
Returning the kickoff for the Cougars is number 3, Kevin Kofer. Tackle made by number 45.
So the Cougars with good field position. They'll start at their 35.
For the Cougars. Ball on the Cougar 35-yard line.
Looks like 54 staying in there at quarterback for Conant.
Clock continues running, and now we're just a little over 4 minutes to go in the football game as Conant puts it back in play, 1st and 10.
A fumble on the snap.
Fumble.
Hoffman may have recovered that.
Hoffman's got it. This game is starting to tighten up just a bit after being 48-0 at one point.
Fumble recovered by the Hawks.
48-20, and the Hawks have the ball with great field position.
So first down for the
Hawks.
Hawks.
Shock troops for Conant not able to do anything on offense.
36-yard line.
Hoffman looking to see if they can close it up. 3:30 left now. The clock continues to run. Two wides left and right, one back in the backfield.
Eric Brooks remains in at quarterback, and
handoff up the middle. Number 34 breaks a couple tackles.
Breaks a couple.
Has a first down to about the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier number 34, Jared Brumer.
That was Jarek Brumer, who's had a fairly good night running for Hoffman tonight.
14 yards on the play, and that's a first down for the Hawks.
First down at the 22. So
ball on the Cougar 22-yard line.
Well, it's a consolation for Hoffman. They've generated offense in the second half. And here goes a run to the outside, and
42 up to about the 20. Picks up about 2 yards.
20 and
ball carrier number 42, Darius Shavers.
Shavers on the carry for the Hawks.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Hawks.
With the running clock, they've really got to work fast to try to score here and hit the 27, 28 point total.
Inside 2 minutes. Handoff again up the middle to number 42. Carries a few Cougars with him. About the 15-yard line.
Ball carrier number 42, Darius Shavers.
Shavers comes up limping. And he's going to go off to the side, probably a good thing.
3rd down, 2 yards to go for the Hawks. Ball on the Cougar 14-yard line.
21 in the backfield now for the Hawks. Another swing pass, almost batted down in the backfield. Number 12 takes it up close to the first down.
That's Grace.
Pass complete to number 12, Nicholas Caballero.
Caballero, okay.
4th down for the Hawks.
So 4th and 1.
4th down, 1 yard to go.
45 seconds left in the game.
Hoffman looking to make this outcome look a little more favorable to them.
Quarterback keeper up the
Brooks,
middle.
and he's got running room, and he's down to about the 5-yard line, it looks. And we're down to about 20, we're 27.9 seconds. Hoffman Estates takes a timeout. They'd love to get on the board and tighten things up just a little bit more.
That's a 1st down for the Hawks.
So just under 28 seconds. The deficit 18. So the Hawks have a couple plays left.
I think that's their last time out, isn't it? Yeah. So
probably calling a couple plays there in the huddle.
They can't stop the clock with an incompletion. They can't spike it to stop it.
1st and goal.
So they've probably got to call 2 plays, as you just said, and run them as quickly as possible. Probably be going for the end zone on both of these.
Quarterback keeper.
There's Brooks. He shifts his way down to about the 3-yard line.
Brooks.
And the Hawks had another timeout to take there, and they do take it.
Another timeout. So.
It's 28 points. 26 seconds.
I can't see what he's holding up.
2-0.
We started the game a little after 7. It's now about 9:25 or so, and a little under 2.5 hours with this running clock accelerating the pace of the game substantially. 48-20, 20 seconds left. Conant with a spectacular display of offense in the first half, scoring 4 successive touchdowns on single play drives. Something I doubt has happened in the history of Illinois high school football before. That's incredible.
So the Hawks up to the line. Hand off to number 12. He drops the ball. Fumbled, and it's recovered by Conant.
Recovered by Conant. They'll let the time run out. We got 11 seconds, 10 seconds with a running clock, so this game will be over momentarily. Or, wait, apparently there's a, somebody said they were stopping it, but now they aren't, and The teams are going out on the field, so that's it. The final 48-20. Conant in an impressive display of offense over Hoffman. Hoffman had some offense of its own in the second half and managed to put 20 points on the board. So that bodes well for their future. Perhaps their offense is starting to take hold there. Conant looks like a team that can get in the playoffs this year and do well. This is already their fifth victory, so that with the caliber of competition that they have, that virtually cinches a playoff berth for them at this point. Teams that get in have to have at least 5 wins and enough points at the 5-win level. And Conant appears to be a team that's going to win a few more games than 5, but they've won 5 already, so they're looking forward to a playoff run. They were in the playoff. They've been in the playoffs a lot in recent years. There's the trophy, the mayor's trophy going to the Conant Cougars out on the field, having beaten their intra-city rival, the Hoffman Hawks, 48-20, with a 48-0 halftime score, and I believe it was 41-0 at the end of the first quarter. So tremendous offense in the first half, and then they took it a little easier in the second half, and Hoffman displayed some offense of its own, and the final is 48-20.
Well, next week we'll be at Schaumburg bringing you the game. Schaumburg against Fremd Vikings. So tune in next week. That's it from Fuchs Field. The final score, Conant 48, Hoffman Estates 20. See you next week.